Hi, hi, it's me. It's me, Scrap and Lizzie, Elizabeth. Well, right now I'm not Jose. Um, but anyway, I decided it's time for me to make a video. Now, I've missed making my videos. I have been doing a lot of soul searching. I've done a lot of doodling. I've done a little bit of retail therapy, and I've taken a lot of naps, and soul searching mainly is what I'm doing. And I'm trying to find out things like what's more, what's better, if I make myself happy or make someone else happy. I've always thought just so long as other people are happy, it's all good with me. Well, I do pretty good at that. And then sometimes I take away from myself to give others. And sometimes after a while, you just wrung out. Then you just wrung out. And I don't want to stop um, doing for others, giving to others, putting others first. I don't want to, I don't want to stop doing that. But I have to start thinking about myself a little bit, you know, um, and not in a selfish way and not in a it's all about me way. None of that. It's just, well, it's hard for me to put it into words. So I have taken these 2 weeks and I have really did a lot of, like I say, soul searching and a little bit of that retail therapy. I found this here. I went to Walmart. In fact, I just went to Walmart yesterday with my daughter, and they had some of these Sharpie markers on clearance. There's 21 markers in there, the ultrafine points, and they were on clearance. So I said, oh, I definitely need them. Although I already had some, I said I definitely need some. But they had a marker pad. I never seen marker paper. It's by You Create. I don't know if that's a Walmart brand or what, but it said bleed resistant and acid free. And I thought, well, I'm going to buy that. I'm going to buy that. Sure I am. And so what I did was I did a little art on this. This is Scribble on Scribble. So when you look at this, you can see I scribbled first with a large black marker, Sharpie marker, just scribbled, just went around and around and around she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. And then I took the fine line markers, and as you can see, each spot that I colored is just a scribble. It's not like trying to go stay in the lines, which I think I did stay in the lines, but it's just not trying to color up, not cover up the whole piece, the whole section, but just scribble in there. Fill up that whole area with scribble. And so, and look, it didn't bleed at all through the next page. Not at all. I'm going to do something with this in just a minute. But I just kind of want to scribble. And so when you do something like this, well, we just want to start scribbling all over the page, cross over the lines you already made, and you will end up making a lot of small places to color. And just keep scribbling until you figure you have all your spots. Some are going to be real small, some will be, and I'm going to end up right there where I started. And so my whole page is scribbled now. And that's just simple. This is what you want to do. This is what you want to do when you don't want to think, Or you do want to think. Maybe you just want to think about something. Maybe you want to just think about all the things you can do with a teacup. You can paint a teacup, you can wash the teacup, you can plant a flower in the teacup. Something. You just don't know what you want to do, and you just so then here we go. We've got all these spaces now to color. And so then you find a space. Oh, this is going to be kind of a big one here. And so I just kind of now just start scribbling. And I'm just scribbling. Any kind of scribble, any kind of scribble scrabble. You can have it tight. You can have a tight scribble or you can have a loose scribble. But you just kind of scribble. And so I take a color, any color. I don't worry about what color I'm getting. But I want it to be colorful because I do like color. And so you might do it with all just maybe you can pick 3 colors, black, red, and yellow, and do the whole thing in just 3 colors. You could do that. And so, and there, see that piece that's colored? That one's scribbled. And then maybe I'll go over here. And what I usually do is I pick up one color and I just start scribbling and just scribbles. This is just circles or just goobly gobs or gobbly goops or whatever. And you just talk to yourself or you talk to the camera or you talk to your dog or you can sing the alphabet song. You can do anything you want with this. And let's go right on over here. Let's see, what did I buy at Walmart last night? Of course, I bought the hubster his sweet treats because he's got that sweet tooth. He's got to have all his sweets. So I got that. Oh, and then I bought 3 paints. These 3 paints. It's purple, a green one, and a pink one, but they're neon colors. I was looking for these are fun, just neon. I was actually looking for the color shift paint, but they didn't have them. Not at my Walmart anyway, the one we went to. And so when I got home, I went online to see if they had the color shift paints because I've been hearing people singing their praises. And so, of course, I do everything like a monkey, monkey see, monkey do. And I want some of the color shift paints. And so I went online and I looked at Amazon and I looked at Walmart. And each one had the very same set of, I think, 8 different colors. The very same set. And Walmart was cheaper than Amazon. And it was the very same set. So I ordered it from... Wait a minute. Did I order it from Amazon or... No, I can't remember. Did I order it? Oh, gosh, my mind is gone. I did order it. Now I can't remember. I think I ordered it. Well, I'll be darned. I can't remember now for sure if I ordered it. I know I looked at both of... Good grief. Maybe I need another 2.5 weeks. Heck no, it won't help. And so, now I don't know if I ordered it. I know I looked. I'll have to look now in my emails because they would have sent me a little email saying that they got my order. Well, I'll be darned. Now I can't remember. How silly. I think I did order it from wherever was the cheapest place, and now I can't remember that either. Boy, I love it when I can't remember. If somebody asks you a question and your answer is, I don't know, kind of lets you off the hook right then. If somebody says, where do you keep the forks? You just say, I don't know. And once you say, I don't know, then they got to go find them themselves because you just let yourself off the hook by saying, I don't know. And so I'm going to say, I don't know more often now. I don't know. I truly don't know if I ordered that now that I think about it. And so, sorry if I sniffle here because think I'm catching a little bit of a tact of a cold. Oh, look at this color. It's going to go all the way over here. So see, you never know what sizes. And so what I do is kind of organize my colors. I kind of separate them. See, so I'm doing this orange right now, and I'm just kind of separating the orange from, just so there's a little here and a little there. And I'm just scribbling. See, you don't have to fill it in. Just scribble. And it's nice. See? Nice. It's very nice. We can't argue with that point that it's very nice. See, it's already pretty. So I think this will be my last orange spot, and then I will do I want to make this one? Yeah, heck, I'm going to make this one down here orange too. Kind of even it out. I don't know what balance, I don't know. I don't know about, see, there I go. I'm gonna do the I don't know thing a lot now. I don't know. It's kind of balanced. Okay, now I'm going to be making some other videos. I'll tell you. I'm going to be making some other videos using, I'm going to be watercolor painting. Watercolor painting has always been on my bucket list. And I have played with it here and there and now and again and here and there. I don't know. And, but the other day I got an email from Artesia. Artesa, I don't know. But I got an email from the Artesia people. I like the word Artesia, so I'm going to call them Artesia. And they said, we would like for you to try some of our products on your videos. We have chosen you. And if you would like to do that, we will send you product. We will send you free of charge some of our products. And I said, oh, my goodness. And they suggested the gouache watercolors. They suggested sending me some gouache paints. They suggested sending me some watercolor paper. They suggested sending me some water brushes. And well, I took them at their grandness and I said, why, sure, I'll try them. I'll do anything once. Except I don't think I want to rob a bank because, robbing banks, that's a whole nother story. I am going to rob a bank one day, but I'll have to tell you that story later because that's just to get me a place to live when I get old. But yeah, I am going to rob a bank. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring my rolling pin with me, and I'm going to have it underneath my bathrobe, and I'm going to go into the bank. Now, this is only if something happens to my hamster, and I'm left by myself, and if I get older than I am right now, I'm going to take my rolling pin, and I'm going to be wearing my house robe, and I'm going to go into a bank, and I'm going to say, give me all your money. Well, of course, right away, they're going to step on that button, that magic button that calls the police. Well, the police is going to be my getaway car. Anyway, that's my plan. And so I figure, nursing homes and stuff, assisted living facilities, they're like expensive. I won't ever be able to afford something like that. And so then I thought, well, if I get put in jail, I'm coming up with the perfect crime that won't harm anybody, but it has to be enough crime to make them lock me up. I don't mean being locked up. I know the room is going to be small, but it's got a bed in there, and then it's got like a little toilet, and they bring you food. Well, I don't know if they bring you food. They might they might you might have to walk to the cafeteria or something to get your food. I don't know. But nonetheless, I figure I will have they might give me a year in jail. I don't know. That would be a year of a free place to live. So that's my plan about robbing a bank. Okay, now wait a minute. Where was I before I started talking about my future plans? Um, I don't remember, and I don't know. And so, okay, so anyhow, I think they do allow you just to have paper and markers in there. I know they won't allow you to have like paintbrushes because they think that you can make a weapon out of a paintbrush. And I don't need any weapons, and I wouldn't be making weapons out of a paintbrush. But I think markers, they allow you to have them in jail. But they cook for you there. They'll cook for you, breakfast, lunch, dinner. I will not have to cook. And I won't have much house to clean. None, actually. I'll have my little room in there all tidied up. All I have to do is make my bed in the morning. And I think I'll be able to take all the naps that I want. See, if you go into a like assisted living facility, oh, they want you to get up so early in the morning because they change shift at like 7 o'clock. So they want you to get up so early in the morning. And I am not one to get up early in the morning. And so I don't want to go to one of them places. And so yeah, jail is going to be fine with me. They're built very sturdy. Jails are built very sturdy, so that if a hurricane during hurricane season, you're going to be safe. The hurricane isn't going to tear down the jail because they build them jails so you can't break out. And so I don't have to worry about hurricane season or nothing. So that's my plan. That's my aging plan, is to I won't actually rob the bank because I won't need any money, but they'll just think I'm going to rob the bank, and I think it's illegal to make them think that. And I won't tell them that it's just a rolling pin under my bathrobe. I'll tell them that it's a deadly weapon. I'll say it's deadly. I have a deadly weapon. If you don't give me all your money, I'm going to have to use it. And so that's what I'm going to do. But anyway, I'm just still scribbling in case you didn't notice. I'm still scribbling, scrabbling. And see, and you just keep going like this. And you can just, I went out the line right there. Okay, then let me switch to another color. Let me see. Where's that real bright orange? I've been, or tit orange. No wonder I can't find the orange. Oh, tit orange. Oh, let me go for this pink. Wait a minute. This nose of mine. So, you can do this with markers. You can do it with color crayons. You can do this with colored pencils. Or you could even paint each one of these. If you have a paintbrush and some paints, doesn't matter what kind of paint you have. It can be fancy paint. It can be watercolor paints. It can be any kind of paint. If you got some old house paint that you painted the house and you got some extra, use that. It doesn't matter whatsoever. You know what I want to try? You know what I want to try? This is awesome. I'm telling you, this is amazing. I've been watching a lot of videos too whilst I was on my sabbatical or whatever you call it. I saw this one dude. This one dude was a very, very smart dude. But what he was painting with coffee. So he had mixed up little bits of coffee. Like he had some coffee, like just little pans, little pots, little cups, and he had like this coffee. He had it made real strong with instant coffee. This one he had it a little weaker, a little weaker, a little weaker. So what he had was real dark brown all the way down to very almost a washed out brown. All the gradients of brown. And that dude was painting a picture using just coffee, different strengths of instant coffee. I'm going to do that. I haven't tried it yet, but I said, wow, I'm going to try that. Because then his image that he was painting, and then it kind of was like a watercoloring, watercolor painting. And it was awesome. It looked like, oh, what am I trying to think of that word? Sepia, a sepia print. And what he had painted was like a cabin in some in the sky, and a cabin in the sky, and some trees, and it just looked awesome. It just was awesome. So I am going to try that. Unless y'all, well, if y'all try that before me, you let me know how that works for you. Because, man, talk about art supplies that you already have in your house. That's amazing. That's amazing. Just some jar of instant coffee, and oh my gosh, what he was doing with that. It was beautiful. I said, I am definitely going to try that. So anyhow, Walmart. I was at the Walmart, got this pad of paper. I got that clearance, um, um, whatever you call it, clearance markers, and this paints. I don't remember how much these paints were, but they were, I don't know, they was like maybe $3. I don't know, because maybe they wasn't, no, they wasn't $3. They might have been like $2 for these. Because there was some like glitter paint and stuff, and that was like $3. I said, oh, no, 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 I'm not going to spend that much. I might be a special, but not that special. And so I figure, nah, I'm not going to get the glitter paint. I can put glitter in my own paint. And so yeah, that's what I was in. And what else did I buy? Oh, I bought some soup, because I used to never buy soup. I always made soup. I don't care what kind of soup it was. If I wanted soup, I'd make it. Well, I have gotten quite lazy in my old age now, and I know that soup in a can has got a lot of sodium in that, and I should avoid that. But my way of thinking here is that if I fix a can of soup and I have half of it to the hubster and half of it to myself, then yes, we're getting sodium. But if for the rest of the day, anything else we eat, we really watch the amount of sodium that's in it, and we don't eat much sodium, then it's all going to level out in the end. But sometimes I don't even feel like cooking. I just got done eating dinner. Papa cooked for me while I was taking a nap. Now, see, how can you get any luckier than that? Okay, now this big one here. This is going to be green. And so we keep just scribbling, just scribble. So you can scribble, and you don't have to be concentrating on your scribble. So you can just talk about the states, and see if you can remember all of the capitals. Like, let's see, there's 4A states: Arizona, Alaska, Arkansas, and what's the other one? Arizona, Alaska, Arkansas. There's another A state, isn't there? Maybe there's only three. A. Arkansas, Alabama. Okay. All right. So then you say, okay, there's 4A states. So what are the capitals? And you say, okay, Alabama capital is Montgomery. Arkansas. Arkansas. Now I can't remember. Alaska is Juneau, and Arizona is Phoenix. Okay, got that. How come I can't think of Arkansas? Little Rock. Little Rock is for Arkansas. Okay, then you go to B's. No B states. We don't have any B states. C, California and Colorado. I think that's all there is. So California is Sacramento. Colorado is Denver, I think. The Mile High City. I think it's Denver. Maybe it's Boulder. Nope, it's Denver. Okay, for the C's. And then you go to D. That would be Delaware. There's only one D state. Okay, and so the capital of Delaware is Dover. Okay, so we got that one. Then you go to the letter E. There's no E states. Then you go to the letter F. Florida. The capital of Florida is Tallahassee. It's a good thing I know that one because I live in Florida. And if I didn't know the capital of my own state, that'd be pretty sad. And then there's G. There's only one state begins with a G, and that's Georgia. And the capital of Georgia, I believe, is Atlanta. And then you can go to the next letter is H. There's only one H state. That's Hawaii. And the capital of Hawaii is Honolulu. Honolulu. Isn't that a fun word to say? Honolulu. Yeah, H. And then there's I. Iowa, Illinois, Idaho. There's only three. Okay. Idaho is Boise. Boise, Idaho. Iowa is Iowa. Uh-oh. This is where I have to go back to school now. Iowa. Idaho. No, I said Idaho is Boise. Iowa. Illinois is Illinois. Oh, Indiana. Indiana is another one. Indiana is Indianapolis. That's where they have the big races. Then in Indiana. And Illinois is, I don't think it's Chicago. I think it's someplace else. Oh, see? That's where I got to study. Okay, y'all study them because there's going to be a test. I'm going to give you all a test. So anyhow, see? Now, do you see how that's coming along? Isn't that looking pretty? I think it looks really, really pretty. And so then you kind of balance each color now, see? So I'm doing green, and I got a little bit of green here and there and everywhere. And to kind of balance it out, so there's a little bit of green in each area. And see, I'm just scribbling on there. You don't have to fill in the whole spot. Just scribble, scrabble, scrabble, scribble. You just do that. That's what you do. And so let me see. See this, and see you can, and it kind of looks lacy, doesn't it? Looks like lace, and it's pretty. And so then you switch to another color. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you something else. What I'm going to do, because this is what I'm going to do. This is the one I already did. So I want to cut it out. I want to cut this out. Oh, you know what else I've been studying up on? Maybe some of y'all might be helpful for me in this. So pay attention. Wait a minute. I feel a drip. Just a second. I had to de-drippleize my nose. This. You know what this is? This is essential oils. It says essential oil blend relaxing roll-on. This one's called Chill Pill. And you take, and it's a little roll-on, and it's oil. And so you put some in the inside of your wrist, here, on the inside of your elbow, here, and then up on your temple, and on the other temple, and then along your hairline. That's what I understand is the kind of where to put it. This smells so good. It says to inspire balance and calm. Apply to temples, wrists, and... Boy, that's hard to read when you don't have no spectacles on. Just a minute, let me give me a pair of specs here. Okay, it says to inspire balance and calm. Apply to temples, wrists, and inner elbows. Dry skin prior to use. So don't put it on if you're sweaty. And so, I put it on my hairline too, but wrist, inside your elbow, and your temples. And so I've been using this. My daughter had some of this, and she says, Mama, you need to get some of that. You need to get you some of that and just try it. Well, I have used essential oil before, but the only thing I've ever used is lavender. And the lavender, I just put it on a cotton ball in the area, because lavender is supposed to be calming as well. Actually, I think like a lot of the essential oils, because I've been reading about some different ones. And so, and they're not all that expensive either. I was surprised to see that they were affordable. So, they're not that expensive. So, I said, and they smell good. This one here smells good. It doesn't say really what essential. It just says essential oil. It says caution down here, but I can't see that. Pregnant. Oh, if pregnant. I'm not pregnant. Lord, I hope not. I can't see what that says. But it doesn't exactly tell me. Maybe it was on the box. It doesn't exactly tell me what essential oil it is. Just that it's essential. So I'm just taking it at their word that it's essential that I have that oil. So, oh, I went to Hobby Lobby too. Because, well, I seen that they said, I seen where people were saying that they had a lot of clearance stuff at Hobby Lobby. So I said, well, I went to Hobby Lobby. I hadn't been there in like months since I met my friend Andy up there one time. One of my subscribers. I met her at Hobby Lobby. Well, it's been a long time. So I said, okay, let's go to the Hobby Lobby. I do need some retail therapy because that was also recommended for medicinal purposes. Go to the Hobby Lobby, retail therapy. And so, oh, I had a dear, oh my gosh, I can't believe. Some people, my subscribers are the best. They are generous, giving, sharing, happy, smiley, loving. There is not enough words. But I had one subscriber that put some money in my PayPal. And she told me, you just get your butt on out of there and go shopping. And so you know what I did? I got my butt on out of there and I went shopping. And so I bought, they had, and they were on clearance. I love galvanized metal. Like a bucket. Well, there was like a square, almost like a wash tub, but it's small, on a stand. 66% off. I bought it. Then I bought, it was like a basket made out of chicken wire. And inside that basket was 3, like they're almost like a vase, like a flower vase, but they're not a flower vase because they're made also out of the galvanized, like a bucket. 3 of them, which I've got paintbrushes in them. They're kind of tall, so I have my tall things in there, like my tall paintbrushes, my rulers, tall things like that is what I have in there. I was so excited to have them because I love that galvanized looking stuff. And so I love anything that's like primitive. And someday I'm going to, what would be fun to do is to have an old barn and make an old barn into a house, into a living quarters, and have all old farm furniture, and the galvanized look. I seen a picture somebody had posted on Facebook, and the kitchen sink was two square galvanized wash tubs. And then the curtain, that there was just a curtain covering the, like what would be the door under the sink, and it was the red and white gingham. And I looked at that and I just drooled. I said, that is so beautiful. And that's what I would put in my barn. I think I'm going to start drawing my barn, my floor plan of my barn. I think that would be fun. And it'll be ongoing thing. It's just I'll never move out of this house. This is my house right here. And I'm going to live here till the Lord takes me on home. Hallelujah. But it's still fun to like fantasize things like that. But there, now I cut that whole thing out. And look at what that looks like once it's cut out. You just cut the whole thing out. Now, what I want to do, then I'm going to take my cutter. Let's see. Oh, there it is. And I'm going to go in here, and I want to cut this. Now I'm going to cut it. I hope that fits. Please fit. Please fit. Oh, yeah, it'll fit. And I'm going to cut it sort of in quarters. I want it in quarters. Like that. Does that look straight? Yeah. And so I'm going to cut this in quarters, because then I'm going to... That's about right. Huh? How wide is that? Yeah, that's good. That'll be good. There we go. See, so I have a corner. I want a corner on that. And then I'm going to make another one, and I'll cut this one that same way. So I have a corner on that. Okay, now here, now I would probably put this, you know what? I lost my x-ray book. I can't find it. And I haven't found it in a week. I don't know where I put that doggone thing. I don't want to put that doggone thing. But anyhow,